Good morning, golfers. It is day... What day lockdown are we on? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of lockdown. By the time you've received this, it will be day 20 of lockdown. So I've got a little bit of a busy day. The kids and Laura want the hot tub out. So I've got to go up into the loft and get the hot tub out. Now, it's not one of those hot tubs that you think you'd keep in the loft. It's one of those inflatable ones. Got it in a bit of a sale. So I've had to prepare the area for where I'm going to be putting it, which is here. So I've had to spray all this down because it's got a bit grubby over the winter period, but we're going to go down at the back of the house and just in this area here. Got the life buoy ready just in case things get out of hand. So because I've got such a busy day ahead, I thought I would do a little bit of a what's in the bag with you. Now, this is a what's in the bag from a good friend of mine who I went and did some videos with down at Newquay Golf Club, head pro down there, Gill. Now, he's a Callaway Staff ambassador, and I did a little what's in the bag with him, and I've never really had time to sort of put it out. So I thought that I would give it a test today to see what you guys think about a what's in the bag with another pro. Put your comments down there when you've finished up with this video. Let me know what you think about the what's in the bag with Chris. I just think that Chris is a very good golfer, and it was quite good to get some insights into what he thinks when he plays and what the clubs do for him, you know, from a confidence point of view as well. So put your comments down there, but let's get over to Newquay and have a little look at Chris's golf bag and see what he's got in there.
What's in your golf bag,
What
Chris?
is in this bag? Whatever's in this bag should be sealed in concrete, to be honest.
So Callaway, you're a Callaway Staff player?
I am. I've been a staff player now for 3 years. Love the stuff. I think what they produce is fantastic. The thing I love about Callaway is that it doesn't matter what standard you are of golfer, they have got a model to fit you. So I've kind of gone for a bit of a mix and match, although I am currently going to change to the new Maverick driver and the new Maverick irons at some point soon.
Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Let's start on your wedges. So let's get us going there.
So I carry 3 wedges.
Yes.
I carry a 60 degree with a lowish bounce, 8 degrees, so it's not a massive amount of bounce. I got a 54-8 again. I don't really like a lot of bounce on my wedges. I do like to be able to kind of nip the ball a little bit better. And then I got a 46-10, which is it's my pitching wedge, but it's strongish for a pitching wedge, but it fills the gap for me between my sand iron and my 9-iron. So that one goes about sort of 85-90. That's about 105, 110, and that's about 125. So I've got quite a nice split, but I do love the new jaws. They do spin the ball a hell of a lot,
yeah.
And you do get a great deal of feedback from them.
Okay, and why would you, let's say, play the wedge 46 in the sort of wedges game, should we say, rather than, let's say, your pitching wedge from the set? Is there anything particular from that?
I've just always found, from my sort of playing days, that the wedge in a set was quite hard. It was the ball sometimes would come off a little bit too quickly, where something that's made from sort of wedge material with the weighting, etc., I feel it comes off a little bit more consistently. I feel like I can control the height of it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But more importantly, I just like the look of the streamlined look on the top edge, and especially with a wedge in your hand, you really want to be able to feel that you can be nice and comfortable and confident that the ball's going to go where you want it to.
Okay, shafts in those, are they all the same?
So I've got Project 6.0s.
So 6.0 Project
Yeah,
X.
I've had projects for wowzers, probably 15 years now, I suppose.
Similar
Haven't
to me.
changed. Love it. Love the feel. Love the flight. Takes a bit of spin off the ball. It's just a good shaft, you know. I think when you find something that you enjoy and you like, I think it's very easy just to keep with it.
Okay, and grips, you've just got the multi-compound on there?
Yeah, so I've still got the yellow my daughter loves this colour, so unfortunately, unfortunately I've got 3 women in my household, so I get told what to do quite often. So one of them said she liked yellow, so yellow it is.
Right, move us into the irons then. So what irons are you playing at the moment?
So from 4-iron to 9-iron,
yes.
I currently have the Callaway MBs.
Beautiful looking iron, isn't it?
Awesome. I have them in the bag primarily because it makes me look a lot better than I am. Generally, if you've got a set of blades in the bag, people think you're a pretty good golfer, so I think that certainly helps. But they are great. The feedback you get, the feel, everything you want it to do, it kind of does. They don't go a long way. That might be a little bit of operator error, but the feel and I just feel I can control the flight a little bit better.
Okay, so they're more traditional lofts in those, though, aren't they?
Indeed,
So
they are.
You say they don't go a long way, but actually, probably based on what the lofts are, they're probably more like what they should be.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really personally. I don't want a 7-iron that goes 180 yards.
No.
Although some would argue that wouldn't even be possible. But yeah, I just want something that consistently does the job time after time.
And then moving on from your 4-iron, what have you got next?
So we go from
there?
4, then we go to a 21-degree X forged.
Okay.
So much bigger face, much bigger head,
Yeah.
a lot more weight in. It's the
Just
UT
a high
iron.
launching one, is it?
Yeah,
So it just gets it up there a bit more than, let's say, if you had a 3-iron in that
Yeah.
set. You're not going to get the flight out of that probably that you want.
And also because of the way I swing the golf club, I would struggle to hit a 3-iron blade, especially getting into the air and get it to stop. Where this, I can fly it in a little higher, floats, touch more, and obviously when it lands, we know where it's going a bit easier.
Okay. So I didn't mention earlier about your shafts. What shafts have you got through the bag? Is it the same? Are you
So
just keeping
even
the
with wedges,
irons?
hybrids, blades, whatever you want to call them, everything is the Project X60. Again,
Okay.
just something that I've always used, always liked, always
Yeah.
liked the feel of, so quite straightforward really.
And then you move into a hybrid.
I do. I've got the old one. I got the old Apex. I do notice when I watch golf on telly, a lot of the tour guys are still using the Apex.
Yeah.
Primarily, it was designed for a very strong flight. Kind of my sort of 2-iron, I suppose you'd call it. It's 18 degrees, so there's not a lot of loft on it.
Yeah.
And I've gone a little bit off-piste really. I used the Cura cage, which I've never really used before in any other club, and even since I've not even really tried it, but love it in this. Really powerful.
Yeah.
Can get it out about 225, 230.
80-gram shaft in there.
It's an 80-gram Cura cage
Stiff
around.
shaft.
Yeah,
Okay.
stiff, just nothing.
So when you say strong flight, you sort of talking more of a flatter flight.
Yeah.
So slightly lower.
Yeah.
Not getting like, because some hybrids can jump up in the air on you, can't they? So
Yeah.
you're going into something that's
Yeah.
just maybe keeping that flight down. Again, being at a links course that you play at,
Yeah.
having that flatter flight is quite an important part.
Yeah, I don't like to see the ball get in the air. I like that flat,
Okay.
no spinning one.
And then Fairway Woods. So you got.
So we've got the Epic. So
Epic
the
Flash.
Epic Flash Sub-Zero 3,
Yeah.
set on the standard, neutral,
15
15.
degrees.
Again, a shaft that I've used for quite a few years now. Hazardous 6.0, low torque, low, not the heaviest shafts,
Yeah.
63 grams. So it's
Handcrafted.
handcrafted. Again, not sure who buy, but I'm sure we can find that out. So again, this is producing a lower ball flight, a flatter ball flight.
Yeah.
Certainly spins it less. I find with myself, my own game, the longer the clubs get, the more I kind of spin it a little. So I'm always working to try and take that spin off the ball, and I found that shaft does the job fantastically, really.
Good. Big stick. Big boy
Here
driver.
we go. The chief, as Wayne Riley would call him. So again, Epic Flash Sub-Zero, same shaft as before, the handcrafted.
Yeah.
Again, 63 grams. Again, very light really for modern day standards. Just again, love it. Flat, no spinning, etc.
Yeah.
Got it set on 9 degrees with a draw setting. I don't like seeing the golf ball go to the right low. I want it turning over. And ideally I don't want it to be spinning, so I find that works out
rail
well.
on the back?
Haven't touched it, have never touched it.
Just left it in the neutral positions. It's
yeah.
right in the middle here of these draw and fade positions.
Indeed. Probably a little bit scared to move it, if I'm honest. I think just by using that there, it kind of impacts this. I think if you were maybe a golfer struggling of hitting the golf ball one way or the other, that setting really does help. We've done a lot of fittings down the years, and moving that around to somebody who hits it left to right or right to left, and just by counterbalancing that certainly helps.
And then putter.
Wow, here we go. So we've got a good story with this putter. So I use a White Hot Pro.
Okay.
V-line,
Obviously,
it's the old-fashioned white hot face. Love the feel of the face, think it's amazing. Always had the same putter for years and years and years, and then I unfortunately lost it playing somewhere, I think it was about 3 years ago. And luckily Callaway were very kind to donate my wife a set of clubs. She's just started playing golf, which I'm not sure it's the best idea I've ever had, but they sent her down a set of clubs, fantastic, all singing, all dancing, and this putter, and well, hence to say she's never used it. So I did get her a cheap one that I had in stock, and I picked up this one. So
Because
I haven't told
I've
her that.
seen you in you've been in a number 7. Before,
I have. I
haven't you?
tried the Fang, the number 7.
Yeah.
I've tried a few bits and bobs really, and never really got to the bottom of going back to a putter. I had a Rife, I had a Barbados
Yeah,
Rife.
I remember you in the Rife.
And that was just gorgeous. But
is that the one you lost?
that's the one I lost, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
So that was as close as I could
I
find.
was going to say a similar look to that, wasn't it?
Same look, same
Yeah.
mallet, get the same sort of face balanced lines on the back.
Yeah.
I wear
different
sort of
faces on them, but
yeah, I wear contact lenses, so I need all the help I can get with the alignment, which is why I also use the triple track ball.
yeah.
So I find that I just find the feel, that softer feel. I still think, for me, it's still the best face Callaway I've ever produced.
Okay.
Although it's probably 20 years old now, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. And then last but not least, your golf ball.
My golf ball.
Do you use?
So I currently, I've been using for about a year and a half, I suppose. The Callaway Chrome Soft X, so it's the firmer one of the two. They do the Chrome Soft X. But again, going back to my poor eyes, having some lines on it
So
helps
you
me
like
line
this.
it.
This is new, isn't it? So you're liking the
It
fact
is.
that Callaway have done that.
I love it. For me, when you had to draw the line on yourself, and if you played and there was a bit of dew on the floor, or
Yeah.
your ball got wet, the line would get smudged and
Yeah.
all this. But
Yeah.
now they actually print it on. If you do some research, if you're online, there is a reason why the red line is in the middle and the two blue lines are on the outside. But definitely have a look at it. If you're somebody that struggles to line the golf ball up, or certainly feel like you start the golf ball on line with the putter, I would highly recommend that you give these a go. They're just being launched now with different models, so not just the Chrome Soft. It's now not with the X, it's now with the Chrome Soft, and I think you can get it with the Super Soft on as well very soon. So certainly give it a go.
So there you go, a little insight for you into Chris Gill's golf bag. Like I said, Chris is a fantastic golfer. He's played a lot of European Tour stuff. He's played on the Asian Tour. He's played Wentworth as a qualifying as a PGA Cup member as well. I think it's quite interesting to see what golf pros have in their golf bags. They don't always put in the latest stuff, and you could see there from Chris's golf bag that he sticks with the shaft that he's used for a number of years. He can see the difference in his wedges. He prefers to stick with a more sort of specialist wedge rather than going for a set one in the set. The other good thing that I like to see in these golfers' bags is that they don't always go for the top latest release stuff. You can see there that he's got a hybrid that he really likes, and he's going to stick with it. You can see there that the putter as well, you don't see a lot of these guys changing putters over time as well. Put your comments down below. Let me know, what did you think of that? Do you want to see more of these what's in the bags? Just give us a thumbs up if you want to see a few more of those. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, and I'll look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Lockdown continues. Stay safe.